The sea is in our blood. Our people have made a living along these shores for more than 7,000 years, gathering shellfish, catching fish, and diving for pearls. Our hearts beat to the rhythm of the sea. These waters contain a wealth of the finest fish, sea bream, tuna, and hammoud. Our forefathers made their nets and fish traps from woven palm leaves. Their boats were made of palm sticks bound together with rope. Sudden storms and high winds meant that fishing was dangerous but rewarding work. Fish that wasn't eaten immediately was hung up to dry or preserved and sold. Some of it we ate, and some we exchanged with traders for other things like tea and rice. Most of our homes were Irish, made of date palm sticks and mats, although some were built with materials from the seashore, coral stone and lime cement. The walls reflected the heat of the sun. Inside, the room stayed cooler in the midnight.
What is that? It's a boat. Look at the boat, baby. There's a fish. There's a big fish.
That's a camel.
Haha, that's a camel. Look at that, Ari. Look at that.
Camels hold a special place in our hearts. We honor these noble creatures which can endure the blazing desert heat without fear. Perfectly adapted to life in the desert. These camels have been loaded with dates, dried fish, household goods and food. They used to cover huge distances to reach the oases inland at Khalifa and Al-Ain, along routes that camels have traveled for generations. Camel trains carried wood, charcoal, food and fodder back and forth between the coast and the inland oases, bringing much needed supply. They also transported both animals every year from the coast to the oases to escape the worst of the summer humidity. This is what makes camels happy. In the desert they can smell water from many miles. This oasis is fed by 4 underground springs and a network of barrages, man-made channels which bring water from the mountains. Here we produce dates, cereals, vegetables, fruit and fodder. It's a kind of paradise, cool and tranquil. At night the birds settle in the safety of the trees and you have to keep a watchful eye for the snakes and scorpions. The camel raising beds were nomadic during the months of wood grazing and would settle around oasis wells in the summer. Many would live in traditional desert tents made of woven cloth.
Look at that, Ari.
These were furnished with rugs and divided into separate quarters for men and women.
Look at that, there's
Here,
a fire.
in the food preparation area, women with cauldrons and bread-making pans to make the family meal. Next door, in the meshes, the men's quarters, the men would meet in the evening to talk and drink coffee. Our ancestors began to settle here more than 5,000 years ago, and they made the most of the world around them. Copper mining was one of the earliest industries here. Miners hammered away at rocks with handmade tools to uncover seams of copper ore in the mountains. Sometimes they would use fire to crack the rock face. It was a dark, dangerous place to work.
Look at that, Ari, look.
Once mined, the copper ore was heated to separate the copper from the ore, a process known as smelting. Molten liquid copper was poured into molds to make tools, weapons, and jewelry. Once the casts had cooled, they were hammered into shape.
Settle down, please, children. Turn to page 17. Can anybody tell me what they see here?
Please, sir,
Hamid?
the man is diving for pearls. My great-grandfather was a pearl diver.
Daddy,
He could
hiya,
hold his
eh.
breath for ages. He taught me to swim and dive.
What?
One day,
Look at the
I'd
boat.
like to be a
Boat
diver.
ito, Daddy. Look at the boat, baby, oh.
Told Hamid the seas are now blood. In the last century, huge fleets of pearl vessels set out from Abu Dhabi every summer. The departure of the fleet was a major event. Families left behind were anxious about their loved ones. Some of
Wow,
them
look at the fish. Look
the
at the
divers
fish.
were weighted down and they
There's a
plunged
fish.
to the shallow banks to search for
Wow.
oysters. It was a
Look
dangerous
at that, a lot of fish there,
with
oh.
stinging jellyfish, sharp corals, and no breathing food. But a lucky day might establish a family's
Walang
hope
shark.
to keep their spirits up. The Niham would chant to inspire the pearls, leading them all in songs which mark each stage of their work.
Look at that, baby, look at that. Hey, look. Look at him, Mario.
Since oil was discovered in the Emirates more than 40 years ago, Abu Dhabi has become one of the world's major oil producers. Much of this oil comes from under the sea. A network of offshore drilling platforms taps into vast reserves. Abu Dhabi currently has around a sixth of the world's oil and gas. Were maintained by highly skilled commercial divers. They were
Divers, Daddy, oh.
and dived to the seafloor to work on the pipes, moving through the murky waters amongst the fishes and creatures of the sea.
Look, there's a fish.
It is hard, skilled work on the oil drilling platforms. Highly trained men operate the drills, pumps, and other heavy machinery, extracting crude oil from beneath the seabed. There is so much to do. Dynamic, lively capital. Busy streets, shopping malls, markets, hotels, and fantastic water.
Sa college to, Daddy.
Magnificent
Dati na yon.
Sabi ko yan, 99 is
little over a generation, Abu Dhabi has
Wala na yung laban na yun.
one of the great trading and business centers of the
That's Cornish.
This is now a vibrant cosmopolitan city with a proud heritage rooted in the traditions and values of its desert and sea-going origins.
Ang galing.
Isn't it amazing how much everything has changed in less than a single month?